Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 73 of the Juco Editz podcast. Tonight, I'm joined by Minnesota Twins minor league pitcher, Rudy Gomez. Rudy, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day, and let's talk some baseball.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Okay, so Rudy, first off, you went to Matter Lakes High School. What was your junior and senior year like?
Well, my junior year wasn't that good. It was okay. I made the varsity team, and then my senior year, I had a better year. I had some more success on that year.
Okay, what was your recruitment like out of high school?
I was committed to go to a D2, St. Leo University.
Okay.
That's where I ended up going out of high school.
So what all schools did you talk to before ultimately choosing St. Leo?
I talked to a few schools. I talked to some JUCOs. I remember I was talking to Tallahassee. I was talking to ASA College with Johnny. Johnny's a good guy. He's over at Bethune-Cookman now.
Gotcha.
And I don't remember what other schools I was talking to.
Okay.
Not many.
Okay, so you go to St. Leo, which is a D2 in 2019. You made 8 appearances with 4 starts, 5.55 ERA, 24.1 innings pitched, 36 strikeouts. So there's multiple teams I want you to talk to me about facing from these seasons, okay?
Okay.
The first one, Tiffin.
Tiffin. I think that was probably my first.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my first. And it was exciting to play college ball, and I was all jittery and stuff. And, yeah, man, I mean, I remember it was kind of a sporadic game, but it was fun.
Okay, the next one, Tampa.
Tampa. Now that one I was excited for. I think they had just come off of a championship run, and I knew they were a good team in our conference. So I think I did pretty well that day.
Yep.
Came out relief, and yeah, that one was a fun game. It was at home too, so that was fun.
Palm Beach Atlantic.
Man, you're testing my memory here, man. Palm Beach Atlantic. Is that at Palm Beach?
Yes.
Yeah, it's at Palm Beach. I remember I smoked the guy in the head. They weren't too happy about that. Their fans weren't too happy, and yeah, that was a tough one. But I don't really remember the outing except for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So St. Leo D2 in 2020, you made 6 starts, 40 strikeouts, 5.14 ERA, went 2-3. The first team I want you to talk to me about, Barton.
Barton? I mean, I don't remember that game.
Okay.
That game.
What about Lee?
Lee. Was that where was that at? Was that at home in St. Leo?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Was that 6 innings that day?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So memory's still working there. That was pretty good. I think that was one of my first times going like 6 innings in college. I think so.
Gotcha. Okay, Quincy.
Quincy, that was a big one. I think I either went 7 or 8 that day.
Yep.
And I remember it was a very tight game, and I think it was close to spring break, and I wanted to save our bullpen arm, so I said keep me in the game. But yeah, that was a fun one too.
Embry-Riddle.
Embry-Riddle, that day was hot. I have a picture that day. Man, wait. I don't remember that day entirely. I remember the series. I remember it being very hot that weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't know what day I pitched, so I can't tell you much about that game either.
Okay, so now we're going to go to what was it like after your season got shut down due to COVID?
Well, I went home after that, and it was weird. Like, just one day we were just all hanging out, and then we got a notification that the season's over, so I went home, and I was still training and stuff. And being home was kind of where I decided that I didn't want to go back to St. Leo.
Gotcha. Okay, so then you decided to take the Juco route in 2021. What all Jucos reached out to you before ultimately deciding on Hillsborough?
me see. Central Florida,
Okay.
Marty. Yeah,
Yup.
Central Florida. Obviously Hillsborough. I don't know if Dade had reached out to me. I'm not entirely sure if Dade did, but I know for sure I took a visit to Central Florida
Okay.
and Hillsborough. Those were the two that I was mainly talking to.
Gotcha. Okay, so Hillsborough 2021, you went 3-5, 14 appearances, 3.67 ERA, 77 strikeouts. The first team I want you to talk to me about facing, Pasco Hernando State.
I blew that save, man. That was a tough game. I think I came out the pen and we had a pretty good lead, and I blew the save, and yeah, that was a long bus ride home.
Okay, the next one, Central Florida.
Central Florida, that one was fun. Had my fam come out there. I think we played them twice. No,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I pitched against them twice. Had one in Tampa. That one. I mean, it was honestly just cool to play with all my friends from back home. My
Yeah.
Hillsborough team was full of teammates from when I was little, so um, yeah, it was fun to play with them. And then also the game at Central Florida, my family came out, so they got to see, and it was nice to pitch in front of them.
Okay, Florida Southwestern State.
Man, that team was really good. They had a lot of arms that year, and a lot of arms going to the draft too. I mean, they had, I mean, a bunch of guys throwing 95 plus. They had some really good bats in their lineup that could do some damage. So um, that one was it was a tough game to pitch in because it's just like, I mean, so many
Yeah.
good APs at any point they could just hit it out. So it was a tough game.
Polk State.
Oak State, yeah, that's over in is that in Avon Park?
Yep.
Yeah, black and red. That was another team. They had a really good shortstop at the time. Another team with some good ABs. I mean, I think they had some big time hitting in big situations, and I don't know if I ended up losing that game.
State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I don't know if I was talking at State College. I'm not sure if I was, but that was one of my better outings of the year, and umpire was pretty generous that day with the zone. So
Okay, so then facing Florida Southwestern State for the final time.
where was that at?
I think it was the playoffs.
Man, was it at Florida Southwestern?
Yeah.
And I gave up a nuke to, I forgot what, Corpus. Corpus
Okay.
was his name. I gave up a nuke to him late in the game to either tie it or to put them up, and I was pissed about that. I was real pissed about that. It's funny how you remember like some of the bad ones a little bit more, but
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so then what was your recruitment like out of Juco?
during the year I was talking to a good amount of D1s, but I had like my eyes set on kind of where I wanted to go. It was either I was going to try to go to Power Five school or um, try to go to UCF, and I didn't talk to any Power Five schools, any SEC, ACC teams. So I was talking to some mid-major D1s, and I knew I wanted to go to UCF. So
Okay, so 2022 at UCF, you went 4-0, 4.03 ERA, 21 appearances, 41 strikeouts. The first team I want you to talk to me about facing, Ole Miss.
yeah, Ole Miss. That was when I had the yellow hair, and
Yeah.
I came out and fresh off of ACL surgery, and I also had to run and cover first that day. I'm pretty sure, and it was exciting, man. I've never played in front of that many fans, so it was cool.
Miami.
Miami, I mean, that's obviously a big one. I had an outing at Miami and had the nerves going a little bit. I mean, I'd seen them growing up as I was growing up and stuff, and I'd always envisioned what it'd be like to play at that field. So had the nerves going a little bit that game and was kind of shaky.
Florida State.
Oh, that one was fun. That one was fun, man. You got their crowd is crazy. Their crowd is crazy, and like you warming up in the pen, and you got people talking to you and stuff, and it's a fun environment.
Okay, USF.
USF. I mean, it's always against the Bulls. So I mean, we're on I-4. You and your boys, and you get excited to go play against a rival. So those were fun games too.
East Carolina.
East Carolina, and that was one, I guess, circle I had on my calendar for a little bit. I wanted to do good against them, really help my team out, and it didn't work out that way, but it is what it is.
Wichita State.
Wichita State. I remember that year. I faced them my first year at UCF at Wichita, also fresh off of ACL, and they got turf over there. I remember I kind of slipped on the turf and I got scared that something happened. Luckily, nothing happened.
Okay, so 2023 at UCF, you went 6-3 with a 5.25 ERA, 15 starts, 78 strikeouts. The first team from that season, the Clemson Tigers.
That was another fun one. I mean, as a historic school, I mean, just being there, practicing the day before, you get to see like how long the school's been there and all the people that have come through there. So it's pretty exciting when you step on the bump the next day.
Maryland.
Maryland was a big game. I remember facing Shaw, who's with the Cubs now, major leagues, and yeah, man, that was a really good team. I think they were top 25 at the time, and had to rely a lot on locating my stuff.
USF at home.
USF at home, starting on a Friday night or a Thursday, whatever it was, because they've been spring break against a rival. That's always fun at home. So with the boys, it's fun to be around.
And then Memphis.
Memphis, is this at Memphis?
Yes.
That was a cold one. That was a cold one. I actually faced Memphis twice. Once my junior season, I guess, and then once my senior. When we played them at Memphis, it was freezing. I think that was like the coldest weather I've ever pitched in. And then when we played them at home, that's when I started. I probably won I think 6 against them, and that was a better game for me.
Tulane.
Tulane at Tulane.
Yes.
That was a bit of a rocky time for me. I was going through some stuff, and it took a lot of mental to get through that game.
Okay, then your final ever college outing, USF.
USF. Is this at USF?
This would have been the tournament.
In the playoffs, man.
Yep.
You just never think you're gonna lose a big game, and when you do, and it sucks. But hey, it's fun to play in them though.
Okay, so then now, after that season rolls around, I want you to talk to me about the process that you went to and what were some of the teams that you heard from.
Talking to, I think, whether it was the Brewers, the Diamondbacks, Padres, and then draft came around. I was talking to a few other teams, and things just didn't fall through. So I ended up signing with the Pirates after the draft.
Time there and then going to the Frontier League.
Okay. Well, I never pitched at all for the Padres.
Okay.
I ended up not signing with them. So after that, I went home. And then I trained for about a good, 7-8 months. And when no one came calling, I decided it was time to go play indie ball. And then I went to go play indie ball with one of my teammates now, Will Armbruster. And
okay.
Yeah, I had a teammate in college summer, John Mikolajczyk, and he was able to get me on the team. So that's how I ended up getting into indie ball.
Okay, so then in the Frontier League, you went 4-4 with a 4.24 ERA, 79 strikeouts. Now I want you to talk to me about the first week of April of 2025.
I mean, I don't remember too much. Who did I
Okay.
face?
So that was the week that you signed with the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, okay, there we go. Uh, I was training that day, and I came home and I got a text from one of the coordinators with Twins. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name or not.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I remember. I remember getting that text, and I was just like, well, why is he texting me right now? And as soon as I hopped on the call, he said, I think he had asked if I wanted to if I was interested in signing with him, or like if I had to think it over or something. I just said, yeah, let's go. I'm not really nothing to think about.
Okay, so then I want you to talk to me about this past season in the minors.
It was fun. It was fun, man. You living out your dream. So I've always wanted to play for a major league team, and I'm still on my way there. But just with the amount of stuff I had to go through to get here, it's just every single day it feels like a blessing.
So high A with the Cedar Rapids Kernels, you went 2-3, 1.58 ERA, 30 games, 11 saves, 45.2 innings pitched, 57 strikeouts, and a 0.92 WHIP. What were the lessons that you learned, and what are your expectations in 2026?
Lessons that I learned is that it's a long season. Over the years, I've always put like a lot of, I guess, expectations on myself, and just set a lot of goals on myself that sometimes I can't really control. Um, so I just learned what it's like to, I guess, enjoy the game a little bit more and stop putting so much pressure on myself. Uh, Goals for this year is stay healthy. I mean, staying healthy, stay available, and just keep improving. I think no matter what, with the work I put in, I'm gonna just get better no matter what. So as long as I just stay healthy and stay on the field, then I'm good.
So now I want you to talk to me about your first spring training so far then. How that's been.
It's been cool. I mean, you see a lot of guys that you see on TV walking around, and you gotta act like you're not impressed. But I mean, when you
Yeah.
see some of these like all stars and guys who I've watched and learned from, um, I just feel like a little kid. So some of them may be not too much older than me, but like it feels crazy to be around them.
Okay, so I do want to ask you this now. Who are some of the players that you've seen so far at spring training that you're going to try to take advice from?
I've spoken a little bit with Over, and
Okay.
he's a cool dude, man. Like, uh, talked with him, and he gave me advice. We were sitting down next to each other for like a good half hour, and I just kept firing away questions, and he didn't blow me off once. So um, he's a real cool dude.
Okay. What is your welcome to D2, welcome to Juco, welcome to D1, and welcome to the minor story?
Okay, all right, got it. Yeah, sheesh. All right, welcome to D2. Uh, Welcome to D2. I mean, I'd say welcome to D2 was 6 a.m. lifts, 6 a.m. conditioning. I was out there with Logan Flood, my teammate, getting after it every day before 6 a.m. Like, we were just putting in work before that. So I'd say that was my welcome to it. First time ever waking up that early and training consistently. I had done it back at home and stuff, but just not before class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome to D1 was, well, did you say welcome to Juco too?
Yeah.
Welcome to Juco is living in an apartment with a bunch of your friends, and just like, I don't know, this Juco's fun, man. Juco's
Yeah.
fun. You're around a lot of your friends, and it's a great place because you get to play and you get to learn, and you're growing up with some other guys too. So yeah, welcome to D1 was, I'd say, probably the seriousness of it. Like, it's more of a business, and you got to understand that and not take things personal. So welcome to D1 was probably walking in, They asked me for my number. I gave them my number, and then they said, "Okay, cool." And 3 days later, they're like, "Hey, one of the starting pitchers want your number, so you have to pick another number." And I'm like, "Damn." All right. So next year I came in and I got my number back after he left.
I got you.
It wasn't anything Valentine. He didn't know. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And then welcome to the minors. Welcome to the minors, man. I think welcome to the minors hit me in I'd say Loe, working with Salazar, man. He really helped me out, like just realizing that every day is just like a step. It's not really the end of the world, or it's not make it or break it every single day. I mean, you got to compete every single day, but like you kind of just got to take it for what it is and move on to the next, and just try to stack days on top of each other. And when I got up to Cedar Rapids, like I think that's what helped my success out there. It's just like not thinking too much. And I also had a really good pitching coach there. I had two great pitching coaches. And those guys, they kind of helped me stay a little bit more level-headed, and being around them, just like learning from them. They just finished playing, and they both had a lot of skill. They were both pitchers, and they both had a lot of skill. So, like asking them questions, being able to ask them questions, being able to tell them like, "Hey, what do you think?" Like, I'll tell them what I'm thinking, and then they just, it's good to bounce ideas off of people who've played before. So.
Yeah. Okay, next, I want you to talk to me about battling adversity.
I mean, that's just a lot of it. There's a lot of it. So, like, what do you want to know?
Like, I'm saying, like, on the baseball aspect.
On the baseball aspect, I mean, there's going to be injuries. There's going to be losses. It's going to be, like, blown saves, games you lose, especially like big ones that you didn't really picture yourself losing. And then there's also going to be like really good games. And I say handling adversity is just what I learned last year. Is just, it's, you got to take whatever you did bad, learn from it, and just move on. It sounds really simple and easy, but it's not. Sometimes you just have to realize that it's all part of the process.
What are your favorite Juco stories that you can tell?
Favorite Juco story? Man, I got a lot. So I'd sit here and talk to you for a minute. But, I mean, like when I came from St. Leo, at St. Leo, there was my first time also ever having like pregame meals or snacks in the dugout during the game and stuff to keep us fueled. So when I got to Juco, there wasn't any of that. And I don't know. I still had to get my calories in. Like we're out there for hours. You got to get your fuel in. So I would bring a tub of peanut butter and a loaf of bread in my book bag and crush some PB, just straight up peanut butter sandwiches during the game. So that's some Juco. And then also, I mean, one of the funnest things about Juco was like being able to just walk over next door and go talk to some of the funniest guys and just spend hours with them. Like you just forget that you're playing baseball sometimes because you're just hanging around with friends so much.
Okay, the next thing that I want you to talk to me about is your 6 a.m. stories at St. Leo.
Man, we had conditioning at 6 a.m. like twice a week, and I don't miss that at all, man. We had guys throwing up before breakfast, so like. Nah, I don't miss that one bit. The lifts were cool. I mean, sun's not even out, and you got guys like going 405 on a bar and squatting there, man. Like it's just unbelievable stuff. At every level, you're playing with some high level athletes, and it's just it's crazy what I've seen over the years. So 6 a.m. lifts were fun. They also taught me a lot of like, I guess what I can and can't do.
Yeah.
It just helped me build a different mindset because I was getting after it before lifts and stuff, and that's just what kind of helped me for the rest of my career.
Favorite D2 places that you played at, Juco, D1, and the minors?
All right, D2, I'm going to go with probably Embry-Riddle.
Okay.
It's down there in, not Embry, Palm Beach Atlantic. because I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's by the beach, and that was nice. Um, didn't really play at no like spots I like too much in D2. Nova was nice because it was back home. They got a nice environment there, and I'm a Latin dude, so they were playing Latin music and stuff. So it's nice to be around that. So shout out Nova to having from Latin music during the games. That's nice. Um, D1, Clemson. I mean, name them, man.
Yeah.
Clemson, FSU, Miami, ECU. ECU was fun, even though I didn't do that well that day. It's cool to be around just like an environment with so many fans. I know there's some other USF. I mean, playing at D1 facilities is crazy, man. Like those fields, those fans is crazy. So JUCO CF was cool because they got that big left field like monster or something. So that was cool. And then also SCF, State College. That was fun too because it was right by the beach. Like we didn't really get to go to the beach, but it was nice to see it on the way in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then what else you asked?
And then the minors.
In the minors, West Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
West Michigan. That's a nice stadium. South Bend, Indiana. That's a nice stadium. Let's see. I like the Blue Jays over in Dunedin. That's a nice stadium too, and we stay on the beach, so it was nice to hit the beach right after the games. Yeah.
Okay, now toughest lineup that you faced: D2, JUCO, D1 in the minors.
D2, probably the Nova one. I mean, I gave up some nukes that game. Yeah, definitely that one. They didn't miss many mistakes that day. I don't know what they were on, but yeah. D1, toughest lineup. I'd say toughest lineup was probably, I don't know. I might say Maryland.
Okay,
Year.
yeah.
That lineup was tough. It was a solid mix. Like they had some power hitters in there. Then they also had some speed hitters, and yeah, so they had a solid mix. And then JUCO, FSW for sure, FSW.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then let's go minors. Toughest lineup, West Michigan. I mean, they had like the best record in minor league baseball. Like they set the record for, I don't know. Yeah, that lineup was also crazy. So.
What is something that you struggled with this past season that you want to improve on this season?
Honestly, man, just being away from home, it's not easy. So being able to handle that a little bit better, spending more time with my teammates and less time by myself, that's something I want to. I guess you get to pro ball and it's a little bit more professional, but I mean, like when I see them at the field, it's very fun to be around the guys. And then sometimes when I leave, I kind of want to disassociate from the field and stuff. But then I don't know. It's tough being away from home. So spending more time with the guys, that's what I want to do.
What are some things to expect on the Division I level?
I mean, you got to expect to be on time, be professional. Like you just don't slip up because like any slip up is just an opportunity for somebody else to come take your job. So that's something you should expect.
What drives you to keep playing baseball?
I mean, a lot of things. For one, it's just I haven't reached my goal yet. So, I mean, I got a goal and I got to reach it. So I'm going to do what I can to reach it, to achieve it. Like I got to do it. I also have some other goals that come from playing baseball, and like honestly, I'm trying to take care of my family. So I'm gonna keep playing, gonna do that, and as long as I keep loving what I do, I'm gonna keep playing.
What's the biggest thing you noticed transitioning from D2 to JUCO to D1 to the minors?
From D2 to JUCO is probably like the structure. So anytime, I mean, not anytime because I know some JUCO teams have really good structure over at CF. I know those guys get after it in the weight room and they're very structured with their stuff. But um, I'd say the 4-year schools maybe have better plans. I'd say
Yeah.
like in terms of like strength training, the times, and all that stuff like that. Um, Not that Hillsborough didn't. It was just, I mean, it's just difficult. They were also going through COVID at the time, so it was hard to get in the weight room with all the things that we had to go through, like I mean, temperature checks, masks, all that stuff, social distance. So I'd say the difference is probably the strength training, the fueling, and the scheduling from D2 to JUCO.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what else you say?
And then from D1 in the minors.
From D1 in the minors, uh, there, there's not too much difference. Like we got scouting report meetings in D1, we got strength training in D1. They give us food in D1, so there's not too much difference. I'd say the difference is probably maybe the games. So we're playing 6 games a week, and it's in D1. I think it's probably more so around 4, sometimes 5, and just the way it's set up is just different, and also the time of the games, time of getting home, getting to sleep. That's the difference.
What are some of your favorite things about JUCO?
Uh, just the memories you make with those guys. Like, I mean, everybody in there is just trying to get out, you know. So
Yeah.
um, a lot of times, especially in Florida, like a lot of times those guys are just grinding to get out, and when you spend a lot of time with those type of people, like you just get better.
What sacrifices have you had to make to pursue your athletic dreams?
I mean, I don't want to say it. Sometimes I feel like too many. Sometimes I feel like too many, but I gotta realize that I'm blessed. Like
Yeah.
not everybody has the ability, not everybody is able to like keep doing it. You know, my mom supported me a lot, my dad did too, and you know, just aside from having opportunities, like sometimes you can't even afford to keep playing. You know, you gotta. I've had some friends that they have kids and stuff, and they gotta stop playing. So sacrifices, I'd say, is probably family time, and then I mean, I'm into business and stuff, so uh, sometimes I look at like, man, what could I build now in business? But I still love what I do more than anything else. So business and family time.
What made you get into baseball in the first place?
I don't know. I just remember like being a kid playing baseball, like 5 years old, playing with a bat and a ball, and I mean, my parents are Latin, so baseball was always being played on the TV, and yeah, seeing your dad get pumped up for some of the games, uh, you know, your mom watching too. And it's just fun. Like I remember all of my mom's favorite players growing up, who she liked to watch, uh, and yeah. So I guess when you're in that environment, you can't just help but like the game too.
What do you do for fun?
Not much, real not much, man. Like outside of baseball, I do business, so that's my fun. I
Yeah.
like business. I like the aspect of creating businesses and not just making money, but like I guess the systems that go into like how things work and how to become profitable and successful.
As a pitcher, what do you do when you're in a slump?
Uh, I don't. Nah, there's no such thing as a slump. It's either you just like you either get in your own head or you're not. So I
Okay.
wouldn't say there's a slump, but when you're in your own head, I think the best thing to do is hang out with the boys. For me, if I'm by a beach, I'm gonna go to a beach and try to chill. But if not, I'm gonna hang out with the boys, and they're probably gonna make fun of me for how I've been performing, and then I'm gonna take it, and Then, yeah, that's about it. That's what we'll do. We'll probably eat and yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
How do you stay mentally locked in as a pitcher?
I mean, I feel like it's gotten easier for me with experience. I mean, there's always going to be things that take you out, whether it's something a fan said, something the opposing team did, um, or even if it's just like you're not having a good day. So staying locked in is more so about just having a routine and sticking to it. It's not really about like how much you can stay locked in. It's just like, how well can you follow your routine. That's probably what I say.
Okay, so I want to feed off of that question. So, with criticism, how do you deal with that from fans or from, let's say, if a coach has given you feedback?
With fans, I don't really care too much about fans. Like, um, yeah, I don't care too much. Then again, I also haven't been part of like nothing crazy. So, I mean, every year it's kind of moved up and up in terms of like the amount of fans and maybe like
Yeah,
what they say and stuff. But as long as I don't get into anything too personal, like family wise, and we're good,
yeah.
I don't really pay attention to fans too much. And then from a coach, uh, you're gonna have a lot of coaches in your career as a player. I mean, I know every single one of them are just trying to help,
Right.
and you gotta take it from that. But sometimes the way that they're trying to help may not help you, and you gotta understand that, and you have to also know like not everything is gonna work for you. So just taking what they say, and my one of my best coaches, my family friend, he's family now, and he'll always be family, and he's the reason why keep playing the game. Ivan Montaigne, and he's been with me ever since I was, I think, like I don't know, 14, maybe younger than that. But man, the guy still texts me after my games, and he's like, "Hey, you got to do this a little bit better. Hey, you did a good job on this." Uh, and like that's one of the best blessings I've had in my life. So when it comes to like handling stuff from coaches, it's all about like who you're hearing it from and like what you choose to listen to.
Okay, so next, Rudy, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the biggest topics in college sports, okay?
Okay.
The first one, what is your thoughts on NIL?
NIL. I'm pro NIL. I'm pro NIL. And I didn't get too much bread from UCF while I was there. I mean, no disrespect at all, because Love Lady gave me a chance to like live out a dream that I had since I was a child, and
Yeah.
he also made it. He also made it, I guess, pretty easy for me financially in terms of, I mean, everything legal, of course, but
Yeah.
just like with the scholarship that he gave me, and man, I'm forever grateful for that because it opened up a lot of doors for me and gave me a lot of experiences. But NIL, I'm pro NIL.
Okay.
Guys gotta get paid, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
pro NIL.
Okay, what's your thoughts on players having advisors and agents?
Uh, I mean, I guess it's smart because I mean sometimes these players are out here doing stupid stuff. So having an advisor in your corner will probably help you. Having an agent in your corner would help you, but uh, I don't know. It's tough because I mean, when I played college, it was more so about like the team and
Yeah.
um, just that feeling of family and your boys and stuff. So I feel like now it's a little bit more business, which is okay. Um, but it's just different. So
Yeah.
having an agent and an advisor, I mean, I guess if it's more of a business now, then it makes sense.
Okay, so now one of the biggest topics in all of college right now. What's your thoughts on the extra year eligibility rule?
Uh, Extra year. I mean, I'll be honest. Like I tried to get an extra year because I mean I was trying to get some money in my pocket and also get another chance for a draft opportunity. So
Yeah.
I could have benefited from that, but I mean, it's also making it pretty hard for these 18, 19-year-olds to come into college and play. So uh, I think that I mean I don't know, man. I'm kind of mixed about it. I had some really good teammates that were older. Tom Joseph, that's He
Yeah.
was an older guy, but he was one of the best teammates I ever had. So I would have missed out on that, you know. And he has so much experience that was able to help me as someone that's a little bit younger than him. So he could help out an 18, 19-year-old too. So there's this. I'm up in the air about it. I don't have a set position.
Okay. What's your thoughts on how baseball is changing analytically?
Uh, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think. Like that's just the way the game's going. So, like if I want to, if I want to keep playing, I just got to stick with it. So
Yeah.
and learn and find out what's good and what's not. So like if that's the way the game's going, like so be it.
Okay, the next question that I have for you is going to be what's your thoughts on the pitch clock?
Uh, I like it. I like it. It's just like it gets the game going. I mean, sometimes you're in there for 3 hours in a game, and it's like you want to go home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm with the pitch clock for sure.
Okay, so next I want you to talk to me about this guy, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Yo, that guy is an insane athlete. Like he's done things on the baseball field that I haven't seen many people do, and I'll probably get some friends making fun of me too for how much I'm hyping him up. But that guy's a beast, bro. If I see him in the box, I know I gotta turn it up a little bit. So yeah, he's a cool dude too. Like his dad's real cool. He has a beautiful family. So yeah, man, that he's a great guy, and I'm grateful that I got to cross paths with him in my life.
Who are some of your favorite teammates that you've ever had at Juco?
At JUCO, all of them,
All of them?
all of them, yeah, all of them, man. Like every day, you just like you hearing some funny stuff from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it's like every day and we're all the same. We're all trying to do the same thing. Like, and I think that year in JUCO, I had probably the most amount of contacts saved. Um, I mean, yeah, that team was fun to be around. Every day is just fun. So
Out of your career, what season means the most to you and what coach means the most to you?
out of my career, I mean, coach is easy. Ivan Montaigne, and he's not really a coach anymore. Like that's my family. So I wouldn't see him as a coach, but he's still someone I talk to all the time about my pitching. Um, Also, Angulo, man, that's a crazy guy. He's my coach up in Cedar Rapids, and he's just like I don't know. He kind of helped show me that it is just a game, and every day is like it's a blessing to keep going, you know. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, being around like I don't know a beautiful soul like that, man. Like he's a great guy to just be around. You know, amazing energy, is full of positivity. Like I can't say enough good things about him. But um, I'm sorry. What was the first question after
It
the career?
was your favorite season or the season that means the most to you.
Indie bar.
Indie
Indie
ball?
ball.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably like my biggest sacrifice year. Um, you go from playing D1 in front of a bunch of fans to uh, living in Tom Joson's basement, which was an ideal situation compared to where some of the guys were living, you know, and you're barely getting paid enough for food. So like, man, that really is about the love of the game. So yeah.
Okay, what is your favorite moment of your career?
Favorite moment? Uh, you know, there's just nothing that there's just nothing like when you pitching and I don't like I said, I don't hear anybody, I don't hear any fans, I don't hear sometimes I'll hear the other team, maybe, you know, depending on what they're saying. Uh, sometimes I'll hear them. But besides that, I don't hear anything. I'm so locked into the moment, but I'll always hear my mom cheering for me. So that's my favorite moment in my career. Just when I have my mom in the stands and she's cheering for me. There's been plenty of times where I mean, I've been a starter for most of my career. So when I come out the pen, I'm like, Ma, don't even come. Like I'm gonna pitch an inning or two. Like it's not worth it. But every single time I get to hear her cheer for me and see her after the game, like that woman, she put so much for me to keep playing. So That's my favorite moment in my career.
What is your walkout song to the mound?
It changes. It
Okay.
changes. So I go through waves, man. I gotta be real. I go through waves. I go Latin or I'll go like hip hop rap. So
Okay.
either on some little baby or uh, I don't know. I put Bad Bunny before.
Nice.
I'm starting to like Eladio Carrion. So yeah, it changes.
What was your walkout song this past year?
It was I think it was Intro by Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. That's a good one. You should listen to it.
Oh yeah, I love Intro by Lil Baby. I'm a
You
Lil
do?
Baby fan. Yeah.
Nah. Okay. All right.
Yes. Okay. So the next thing is something that's going to be happening this next month, and I want to know your thoughts. You're the first one I'm asking this question to for the podcast. Who do you
Okay.
think's winning the World Baseball Classic?
Who do I think is winning? I mean, well, DR. DR is gonna win.
DR?
DR is gonna,
Okay.
I know they're going up against USA, and that team is crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go with DR. Let's see if they can pull that off. I want them to win.
Okay. Okay, the next question that I have for you, I have two final questions for you. What advice do you have for JUCO players, D2 players, D1 players trying to make it to the next level like you have? And high school players trying to make it to the next level like you have?
I mean, I'd say one piece of advice is to seriously think about how much you want it, because there's going to be a lot of sacrifices. I mean, I'm 26 and I haven't made it to the bigs yet, you know. So there's been a lot of years of like, I mean, you just got to really think about how much you want it, how much sacrifice you're willing to put into it. You got to understand what little percentage makes it, and if that's truly the way you want to go, then you got to go all in. You can't really have a plan B. So yeah.
Okay, and then the last one that I have for you today, Rudy, is going to be what 5 to 6 people do you know in the minors that went JUCO that you'd want to see on the podcast?
Has Hunter been on here yet or no?
Yes, Hunter has been on here.
Okay, has Caleb Cali been on here?
Not yet.
Okay, you got to throw him on here.
Okay.
Caleb Cali. Who else we got? We got some JUCO guys. I know we got some JUCO guys. Hold on. Guy from the Braves, Kevin Kilpatrick, I believe.
Okay.
He was at CF. Okay, so yeah, I think he went to CF then Houston, or he was committed to Houston or something. But he had a crazy year at CF, and I know he's tearing it up with the Braves now. Maybe my teammate. I don't know if my teammate went JUCO or not. Tyler Laporte.
Okay.
Tyler Laporte. Hey, if you get him on the podcast, man, that's gonna be a good episode. Like
Okay.
that guy is one of one. So try to get him on here for sure.
Okay.
Let me see what else we got. We got some really good JUCO guys. That's all I got for now, man. I can't think of too many.
Okay, well, Rudy, I really appreciate you for your time tonight, man, and I wish you best of luck with the Twins, man. Go ball out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Have a nice day.